Good morning. We've got everything up and running. Hello everybody, welcome. Oh man, my music's loud. Turn that down. And microphone's probably loud enough. Let's get into chat before we jump into the aircraft and take off. Actually, maybe jump in the aircraft so it's a little bit quieter. Gammy Wombat was the first one here. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. I don't know if he's streaming because I kind of got up late and a bit busy, didn't even check. But if he is, thanks for dropping by, mate. Michael from Canberra, not the first one in today, in behind Gammy Wombat. But good morning, Brett Plays, and on this Sunday morning. Yes, good morning, Michael. Lots of hellos. Mrs. Plays, ooh, she might still be in bed. I kind of snuck out. She might have been up pretty late. So was I, but she was up even later. Robert Harrison, mate, hello, my friends. Hope everyone is well. So far, so good. The music is a bit louder than I wanted. Mrs. TPHI, hello. I saw you trundle over when I finally loaded in. Please have a fantastic flight. Thank you, mate. Colonel Indiana Longnuts, hi everyone. Welcome. Timothy, hello. Welcome. Mud Dog, hello. Welcome as well. Been looking at the No Man's Sky stuff that people are sending through. Still haven't set up tomorrow's stream. Mr. Blowheeg, good morning. I think he's doing Chinese food. Nice. Visualize. I haven't had Chinese food in ages. Not from a restaurant. I make my own. But Mr. Visualize, hello, welcome. 10 times more food than you can eat. That's when you can put some in the fridge and have it tomorrow as well, and potentially the next day. And then you probably want to work out a time where you can go, right, that's it, no more. Otherwise, I'm going to get sick. Connor, mate, unless you freeze it. There you go. That's future meals. Good morning, Connor, mate. Hope you are well today. Mr. TPHI is there. G'day. And I love the elevated music. Yeah. It's best elevated music in town. I won't lie and say I've never put myself on hold at work to blare these jams. That's kind of what I'm going for. What are we listening to? Free, breezy, summer, lofty is what it is. Turn your mic up or your music down. Yeah, I have turned music down. Can you let me know if that's enough? Because I noticed the music was way up when I got inside here. Mr. Sean Dale, good evening to you too. Hope you're all having fun. Keep safe. Yes, Hulk, hello, morning. Whoops, hang on, the chat just jumped a mile. What happened there? Oh, I got back to live and it's moving. The music slaps. Fly the world now. Hey, Brett and gang, I think is what I mean. SoCal Jerry, hello SoCal Jerry, welcome. Johnny Mon, good evening or afternoon, sir. I'm trying to work out what time it is for you guys. This is like Sim Fanatics crew coming in. Hello guys. Kind of says I'm good. Getting ready to play American Truck Simulator with Silent Scotty. Oh yeah. Enjoy. Andy Black, hello. What time is it in Australia? 9:06 a.m, which is what I've set the sim for. So if you're wondering what time I'm sitting at, it's about the same as what it is my real life time because it gets too dark. SoCal says it's 9:05 in Brisbane right now. Yes, that's right. All good now? Yep, good. Thank you, Mr. TPHI. Keep forgetting to refresh the page. I'm still looking at the thumbnail waiting. Oh no. Love the fact that you can earn gold and sell planes and helicopters for doing quest and mission. What? What new sim? It must be some other sim. Oh, instrumentals of popular songs. Yeah, they'll do it. He's not flying today. I saw him flying yesterday, didn't I? You know what? I need to get this going. So, let's get the masters on. I need to catch up with comments, but also get this going. So, 7:07 in Cincinnati. That would be PM though, I imagine. We're way cooler than Symphonic. Yeah, just ask us. Alright. No mixture one on this. Throttle is working. Fuel pump is on. I will take some avionics. No, not the strobes. I don't have a beacon, so navs it is. Clear prop. For some reason, I got a pink livery. I don't know if that's meant to be the Jurassic Park livery. I did download it. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's get this. Hang on, I've got to hold that. Alright, we're going to need the choke. 100% choke. Oh, I'm forgetting something. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere without fuel. Oh, that went right to 0 straight away. Okay. Aircraft noise. I can hear it. Yep, fuel pump's on. What are we on? Day or night? No, trim disconnect. Well, I should get that on. Night, day. No, we'll leave it on day. Thank you. You're on. We need to remember how to get the V-lock off and on to, you know what, I'll do the cheats way because I've got it. It's not the cheats way, it's part of the sim now. Alright, time in UK is just after midnight. Yeah, pretty late. Now hang on. So we're crashing your little stream. Yeah, okay, cool. Little stream? Yeah, okay. I can handle that. You should, no, I can just press this, can't I? No, not standby. Okay, no, I can't. I've got to press that. Then I've got to press that. Okay, now we're on GPS. Very good. No camera, no stock cam, no none of that at the moment. I've got to do some USB repairs. Mr. GPHI is there. Okay, we're good to go. So that I can put in more USB because I've got way too much stuff. All right, let's put the landings on, and I'm going to take the strobes right now. Let's get our AP up to, let's say 3,500 for this first part. Redo the barrow. Back to, we're at sea level, pretty much. Look at that, actually we're still below. Can we like reset that? Alright. I'm going to need a pushback or we're going across the grass. Luckily I got steering on this, so I'll put the microphone in front of it. He's flying in the A330 and I'm in the Saitek. Wait, who? Oh, right. No stock camera ever. Hey, Grumpy. Trying to edit. I hate editing. Nice. Oh, you saw my nice comment.
Wow, he's a very nice.
He is a very nice. Alright, are you guys flying the same route? If you're doing it in an A330, you'll be there in probably 20 minutes. Alright, hang on, where's this windsock? I think the wind's coming from, hang on, let's get a little bit of a closer view of that. I think it's coming from this direction. Yeah, alright, so we're going into the wind that way. Alright, so I'm going to pop ourselves down the end there. Oh, that makes sense, where everybody else is. Yeah, let's go where the crowd is. He was answering my question. He was answering. Who was I? Yes, I realise that now. Because I didn't read far enough up. We don't have that cam. No rooster cam. Look at it bouncing down the runway here. What a magic welcome. Hello. Something's not right there. Mrs. TPHI was not upside down. She's flying the right way up. Look at the rocks here at the airport. You'd think they would remove those rocks, just in case. Oh, we are taxiing quite fast now. Must be that tailwind. Alright, no Vertigo. We will be flying the Vertigo next week. I don't know if anybody's gone far enough ahead in my upcoming streams, but we are going to fly the Vertigo next week. And we're going to do the final route for this particular series, number 37. Visualize going as slow as you can into the wind. So we're actually going to fly all the way down to, well, the Argentinian airport, about where I think the Pacific ends, which is pretty much right smack in the middle of the bottom of South America, by the looks of all the maps I can find. Sean Dale, mate, welcome. He's in an Arrow. Nice. I really do like those planes. They're really nice. I actually like this plane too. I don't think I need this much runway. Oh, I'll listen to him. You can hear him. Visualize running with his brakes on. No, decided to fly the GB, Jerry, because in the Vertigo for a different group flight earlier today. Oh, right, okay. I thought you were saving yourself for next week for me. Oh. Alright, they're all sitting over there ready to go. I'm going to sneak in here. I have a feeling I don't need the one level of takeoff flaps, but we'll do it anyway, and we'll take off probably in absolutely stuff all amount of runway. Cute little plane this. I've got about 110 knot cruise speed for today's flight. There she is. That's the lady I know. Upside down. Now I can hear the aircraft. Alright, let's get going. Look at that. We're up. Yeah, okay. Well, do need to turn around and go back the other way, obviously, but we're up. Nice. I like this little aircraft. Oh, and my fuel actually saved with the 3/4 of a tank that I asked for. I like that even better. Alright, getting to the end of the runway. Wow, it seems that runway is way too long for me to need to take off there. Come on, let's get at least 500. Hey, did remove them from a runway? They didn't. Oh, hang on, I missed something. Alright, let's take her left. Wow, it seems so slow. Yeah, it might be a slow flight, this one. Next week's going to be flat out. Vertigo from Got Friends at maximum attack. Alright, what's it saying we need to head? 180. One's set. Okay, it keeps changing. Oh, because I'm moving over to them. That's right. Alright, I'm going to take a... Let's move this around. AP heading with some nav. Oh, it's actually going to pick up the nav line right now. Oh, even better. Okay, cool. And we will alt up 1200. No. No, don't stay it there. I wanted to go up. I don't think that arm actually works. Let's go 3500. And get over these hills here. Arm that on the alt up at 500. Alright, cool. I think we're set now. Let's actually fly over this town here and make our way to where are we going? First one. Flight plan. Flight plan. Where's flight plan? There we go. You want to read that? We're going to Pichoy or Picoy. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alright. We are up. It's a very quiet plane. Well, the sim is quiet. What am I on? 80%. Yeah, let's ramp that up. Alright, what did I miss? What did I miss? Not following the flight sim as much as you all. I just enjoy the company. But anybody know if there's been any Arrow planes? No. Don't even think there's any. That's a Canadian jet fighter thing or jet bomber. Haven't seen anybody saying one's coming. Hey, Mr. Gammy, a wombat. Alright, where are they all heading and where am I heading? I have a feeling we're heading in two different runs, so it's very possible I loaded in the sim 2 or 3 times and it keeps mucking up. Yes, it's not flying the nav line, but it says I have nav. Alright, hang on, let's load this file again from PC. Send it to the avionics. Let's go out. It's missing the first airport or the second airport. Is it? I don't like how the sim and this is just not talking together properly. Alright, hang on, let's rebuild it. Alright, what's my flight plan? The flight plan is... Let's get it in the chat so I can read it there. There's the flight plan. And where are we heading to? Yeah, 3-5. I think actually we'll stay here. And I may actually run that back down to... Oh, you know what? I can run it down to 2-2. So I can stay under this cloud. Because at the moment... Is that trees? Oh yeah, I thought it was a boat. Like a fleet or something. So we're going to rebuild this. I'm going to rebuild it in here and see if it works. Just looked and I'm in the flight plan and just flying away from everyone. Yeah, mine's not heading the way it's supposed to. But that is the flight plan. No, wait, what's that? SCLB. Wait, what's this flight plan? It's got all these different stuff in here. Alright, I don't know what it does. It gives it its own. Yes, Los Pajenchis Airport or whatever that's called. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we've got the first part. This one is Pichoy. No, that's where we're supposed to be heading. Okay, cool. My plane's working it out. So that's SCLB is where we're supposed to be heading. Awesome. This is not even on the fly plan. No, no, no. We're activating that leg. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna have to okay, so insert before, and it would be SCQK. Don't activate it. Oh man. Am I pressing the activate as well, am I? So SCVD. Yeah, I must have alright, no, let's remove. No, remove. It's not removing it. Oh, come on. $155 nautical miles. I wonder if I accidentally put next week's one in there as well. Okay. Alright, insert before. My plane's going back and forth, back and forth. What we just put in SCQK, SCVL. SCVL. I just want to enter, but I don't want to activate it. Don't activate it. I should just put myself onto heading and build it. Actually, I'll do that. Get me on the 202. Okay. Get me on the fly plan. 202. Alright, we're going to head on. Alright, heading. Alright, hold me there. Cool, now I can redo the rest of this flight plan. I do not know where this is. 155 nautical miles away. Why? And 20 nautical miles away. SCTE. I don't know. This is all over the place. SCTE is actually the final destination. Okay, that's fine. But I can't seem to get rid of this one. So what does that actually look like on the plan? Okay, we're heading that way. SCVD is back there. Okay, so it's trying to send me. Oh, that's my go around. So if I can't land there, I've got to just go back to there. Well, you're not supposed to be on there. Oh, wrong one button. Wrong button. Okay, now I can go back onto nav, right? Yep. Ugh. I hate it when you got to rebuild it. Alright. Hey, Jared. I find remove the waypoints from the buttons works, working them up, starting entering each waypoint afterwards. You know what I'll do? I will have a look at this one. This is actually correct. This is where we're supposed to be going. Why it was sending me back to SCVD? Like I said, it must be a go back, but what am I on, Jet Airways or something? No, VFR pattern. I wonder if we just changed it to direct. make it up as I get there. If that, and then load that. Cruise level. No, I'm not even going to bother. Alright, what would happen if I load that? No, still got SCVD. Well, what it can do is actually put the final before. So it's also got SCFI. No, didn't remove it. Instead, it tried to activate it. That one actually is one. Wow, they've messed up in this latest update. Things being sent from here to the planes, or a lot of planes anyway. They just don't seem to come over very well, I have found. But it may be best just building them as you go. And where's the fun in that? Actually, that's probably what I'll have to do. No, we're not heading to anything that starts with L there, Mr. Gaming Wombat. Is he even listening? If I remove the waypoints from the bottom, working up, then start entering waypoints afterwards. Yeah. Did you break it? No, we'll just ignore. So what I'll have to do, alright, so are we on day or night time thing? Oh, we've just got sunlight. So in here I will have to, when we get towards our final destination, I can't remove it. So for some reason it's put in SCVD, now it's got SCOS, I didn't even see that one in there, SCFI, all these different airports that are on the way down there, trying to get to SCTE. I'll just activate this leg after we've finished whichever the one I deliberately had in there, which was SCVL, this one here. So when we get to here, I'll just have to activate the final leg. Otherwise it's going to send me all over the shop. It'll actually send me back and forth, which means we have more than the 3 hour stream. We'll probably have 5 hours. Well, hello, we're getting a bit of fog here. At this rate it'll be a 5 hour stream. What are we, 40 nautical miles out? I'd like to do a touch and go at every airport this flight. We should check what real time's like. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, I won't be doing live weather because we've got ourselves to a stage where it's quite dark. So we go back to my time at 9:31 a.m. .32, that'll do. Same weather. Ah, look at the weather. Up there it is. Find the FB inside Microsoft Flight Sim 24 does not align with the PMS 50 tablet since Sim Update 2. Sim Update 3 is where I kind of found it mucked up. But yeah, I reckon you're right. Cannot wait for Sim Update 4. Apparently, game-changing performance boost for Pancake and VR, plus a lot better for recording VR. Yeah, apparently it's going to be one screen, which means basically when I'm doing my VR, I don't have to have a second preview window open. So when you're looking at this type of stuff, you know, your head moving around and you guys trying to look at what I'm looking at. Actually, I'm fairly smooth with it. I will do the occasional VR stream. Also, Mr. Gimme Wombat, the Crystal Light has QLED, not OLED. It must be the more powerful brother that has the OLEDs. Alright, we'll stick on this fuel until we get to our destination. Does anyone know if we're running a headwind? Yeah, takeoff was no, it should be a tailwind. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's much wind at all. But we are doing our 110 knots. I did say it'd be 110 knot. But yeah, remove the last waypoint. As in the final destination and work your way up. Okay. About to head out for a big family event thing. Right, okay. But that live weather looks amazing. Live time, yeah, it does. But then you lose the rest of the flight when you, just see a few lights. Sorry, sim update to mix with 3. I should have said 3. So, oh, you did mean 3. Yeah. Well, I had the same deal, Sean, mate. Since sim update 3, they did muck that one up. Hopefully, that gets fixed. Okay, at least Jared's behind me. Hey, Jared. And whoever else is there. He's in a P40. Alright, well, he will be way past me in just moments. Alright, we are going to save some battery power. Turn that landing light off. There we go. What about 2200? We do that barrow, yep. This is a slow flight like this. Okay. Which is probably why we're not distance-wise going very far. Actually, I can't read that. It won't be right. If I look at this, we're going 42 nautical miles, 86 nautical miles. SCVD, was that one we were actually going to? No. That says 172 nautical miles. We're not going to that one. I think it's got a whole bunch of airports all next to each other. 0.5 nautical miles away, 0.4 nautical miles. So it's actually picked up every single airport on the way in to the final destination. Sheesh. But it might be a long run for the last part. Yeah, that might actually be a case. Let's have a look at this. So that's 59, 43, 87, and then 100 nautical miles to there. Yeah, no, that's where I wanted to finish. And the next week's flight, which will be my last one for this series, and then I'm going away on holidays, we're actually going to take the Velocity, is it Velocity? Vertigo down through these waterways, all the way down to a heliport there, and then all the way over into wherever that final destination is. And that's pretty much the whole Pacific done. Then maybe we'll set up a Atlantic flight where we fly back up and go all the way around the South and North Atlantic. I have to cut across the Caribbean here, and up and over here, and then work out where are we going to get up and over here. Over there, how high do we go up here before it becomes the I don't know what's the one up north of the North Atlantic? Polar? No. Arctic Ocean. So I've got to work out where we're going to skip across there, back down this way, down the African coast, which I have flown before in 2020. Then we finish there, and then I guess it's the Indian Ocean. But the Indian Ocean, kind of, you've got to cut across. Well, that didn't go anywhere well. You've got to cut across to India because there's other oceans in there, or other seas or whatever. Should be fun. Brett, your name plate appears as King Air C90 Air Ambulance. Is that what you're actually flying? No, that's because the sim doesn't know what to call it. So you feel the Reaper says he's in a Rhino Navion B Maple, but he's actually in a C182RG. So it's showing as a Rhino Navion B because I have that installed. Although I have the 182 installed as well, so who knows? Don't know. They're terrible. What do you show up as? A Beach Baron, G58, or the Draco. So I'm guessing you're flying the Draco, but it comes up as a Beach Baron. So you've got to love the Sims model matching. Friends, hello, good morning from Kuala Lumpur. Welcome. I don't know what the last word is because I don't read anything but English. Even then I'm reading that pretty bad. Let's see what the Reaper doing. I have no idea what he's in. If he's in a Cessna, he's turned around and gone back. Shondale says SCQK 43 nautical miles. SCVL 87. No, I love the distance after each waypoint. Oh, Jerry just overtook me. Well, I can't hear that music now. So yeah, mine says 59, 43 and 87. Also time to fly, it says 47 minutes to fly 87 nautical miles. 54 minutes. Wow, we definitely want to have a break there or get coffee or whatever at Las Marias. And then run the next 54 minutes down there. Yeah, we don't travel very fast in this particular aircraft. I figure we'll take it nice and easy today, and then next week we'll go like a bat out of hell. And probably under 2,000 feet the whole time. There we go. So here's an arrow. But it said P40. I've got P40s installed. I don't think I'd have this much trouble if I was in No Man's Sky, seeing the other aircraft or spaceships. Alright, I'm going to swap over to right now. It's using a lot more fuel than I expected. I can turn the fuel pump off. I should have the pitot on though, just in case. I do like how the trees got different colours down there too. You're in the Draco. Yeah, see, it just doesn't know what we're in. It's a nice looking plane, little plane. Yeah, it is a very little plane and it goes pretty slow, but yeah, I'm actually quite happy with it. The developer gave me this aircraft and I did some trailers and stuff on what's the website again? simmarket.com. If you go and have a look at the aircraft, you'll actually see my videos, the trailer for it, which is cool. You know, I'm honoured. The sim's broken. I know. Mighty.
Thanks for the dono.
Just passing by, giving you a like hello, Brett, please, and everything.
Oh, thank you very much, Mighty. I'll give him one of these and I can actually type one here. Oops, no, don't block him. Yep. Thank you, Mighty, for your donation. Sean says, be so glad when Flow comes out in 24. Yeah, I saw it's pretty close, so I can change the nameplate colours again. Being white without background is awful for me. It's awful for most people. If you have eyesight issues as well, it can make it tough as well. But yeah, and go back to the whole blue and black. Blue for those who are friends in the sim, and black for everybody else. Unless it's nighttime. Then you make them white. That's it. Let's put in some hype, and I'll actually do the thanks ones. Where is it? I'll even put in a hype in there. Thank you, Mighty. Mighty's got a channel, doesn't he? YouTube channel. I must be subscribed because I keep getting videos. No, I ought to do. I don't know if I have a thing for him. Yeah, I do. There he is. Mighty. Let's get Mighty's channel in there. If you guys haven't seen him, he's on 317 subscribers. Maybe we can at least get a couple more there. He does lots of landing videos, mostly short stuff from what I've seen. Well, at least that's what comes up in my feed. But go check him out. He's got a few flight stuff as well. Yeah. I might have to put in a Mighty link. I don't remember how to do that. There's a nameplate mod that you can get. We've been using it for a little while now. To change the color? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, Mighty makes it difficult to respond to his name when you're on mobile phone, and it doesn't auto pop up the @-m- and you got to type every single dash. Landing vids mainly, thank you. Yes, they are. I have watched many of them. They pop up pretty much every day. Yes, you can change color. Ah, right. I do not have that mod installed, obviously. After they've completed the Duke around the world. What? Did he go around the world in the Duke? Hang on, what are you talking about? Have you been going around the world, is what you're saying? The Duke. I don't have the Duke either. He keeps being trolled by a certain individual flying inverted. Who? What? Me? No. I see everything. I don't get trolled. Although, she must have landed. Okay. She's in that little clump of names, because I don't know where she is at the moment. If that's what you're talking about, there, mister. You can have friends one colour and other people another colour, airports a different colour. Oh, right. So that means I can make the boats a different colour as well? Ooh, that'd be nice. If that's possible. I got a lot of response from that video in Facebook. This is TPHI 17 going inverted. Yeah, okay. Send it to me, yes. I don't have Discord turned on, but just send me a message there and I'll grab it after. Obviously can't install it right now. There we go. Good on your Fly the World, mate. Can I ask for the link? Sean Dale wants it as well. This is TPHI. You can probably find Sean if you haven't got a personal message chat with him already going. Go to my Discord, find him on the right hand side list of members and right click on his name and send a message. Obviously the Duke is fantastic. Duke is a must-buy. Why is it a must-buy? Explain to me why I need a Duke. Alright, what is it? The black square Duke, piston Duke. Okay, turbine Duke. Tell me, there's two of them there, turbine and a piston. They are $48 US, which is about 60 Australian dollars. So if I got both, and that's 120 bucks. Tell me why I would want to spend that. Plead your case. There's a twin too. Okay. There's got to be a package, surely. You get both. Oh my god, even the Starship cost even more. Now I've got the black square Velocity XL. I don't have the 850 or the Starship or the turbine. There's no twin pack. Wow, you've got to buy them separate, do you? Oh, that's a shame. Stop trying to load the video and just show me pictures. Alright, so it's a twin. Nice big engine management tablet. You always checking with Sean, yeah. Good. Because I said so, that's all you need to know. Paid 42 Canadian when they went on sale for the pair. Okay, that I can handle. $42 for both on sale. Alright, well I have to keep an eye out in the future. Maybe you can send me another message if you see it. Great performance, great menu system, amazing overall. You can tap on the glass. That's the clincher. I got my piston Duke on sale. Alright, I'll look at it on sale, but there's no way I'm paying 120 bucks. Not if I can pay potentially 42 bucks for both. Put it in my Discord, Mrs. TPHI. Put it in under Microsoft, or well, hang on, get the Discord open. I usually have something that's like cool apps or something like that. Oh yeah, Discord just jumps straight over the top of chat that I'm reading here. Under Flight Sim, where are we? Flight Sim. No, I've only got Sim. Just put it in Microsoft MSFS chat. That'll help. I used to have one that was cool apps or something like that. Nobody was putting anything in there, so if you can pop it in there, then everybody else can get access to it. Time to land. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking at Discord and all the different stuff, but yep, time to land. You can tap the glass on the gauge. Sold. I'm tapping glass here. What are you talking about? Swirly on this. Great little light aircraft. Alright, well, we'll have a look at that piston Duke thing when it goes on sale. There's already other aircraft that I kind of would like, but I can't justify the price for it. And apparently there's a new Black Hawk coming out. MH60 by... I can't remember who this one was now, but another one. I haven't got the first one yet. You'll meet me at the next one? Alright. I'm just doing a touch and go here. Yeah, Sean's always flying, Mighty. Yeah, I always see him in the sim when I come in to set up flights and stuff. He's always flying somewhere. Not the same tap in the glass. If you know, you know. I'm talking about that great big giant tablet that they got pictures of. I'll have to watch somebody when they fly it next. Look at Long Nuts, Clam Jam, Big Hulk, Mr. TPHI, all of them just did the runner. They're like, we're staying ahead of Brett. We don't want to get caught doing a dodgy landing on video. If it's the first time you watch me stream, most of the people that fly with me seem to stay ahead of me because I think they're worried about me catching them do bad landings. Most of my streams, they've all raced ahead. Wow, look at all the green planes here. What's the deal with that? It's green the new pink, is it? And they've all come up as floats as well. Just a quick touch and go. Wow, not many leaves on these trees. Did say I was only doing a touch and go. You guys are in the pocket rockets anyway. New Black Hawk in Q1 2026. Okay, thanks, Sean. Off for dinner. Have a fantastic flight, everyone. Thanks for dropping by, Mutt Dog. We'll be flying here for the next few hours, so you are welcome to pop back in after, if that's what you want to do. Alright, so let's try. How long have we got here? 41 nautical miles. Let's just go to 3,000. Which way are we heading? Where's my compass? East. East. East are odd. Is it? West is even odder? Yeah, cool. Oh, not 1,000. No, oh man. Stick at 1,000 feet. You know what? Fine. If you're going to stick at 1,000 feet. I was trying to actually get it to climb at 500, but could probably see more from here until we go across the water. That hour was brilliant. Thank you all. It's late and hopping. Alright, Sean, mate, it's an hour already. Holy schmoly, that went quick. Have a great night's sleep, Sean, mate. Thank you for dropping by. And thank you for your ongoing support with membership as well. Oh, I wonder who that was. I don't wonder. I do not wonder that much. Alright. Insta360 has a new Pro Series live streaming of VR camera. Only 15,000 US dollars. Think I'll get a couple. Yeah, one for each eye, right? Hoping this pushes companies to add them to events. I've got a video. Maybe I'll show. I don't have the link for it. I've downloaded it. It's a skydiving VR video. So what you do is you put your VR on, you play this video, and you can look around as they get ready, pack the parachutes, go out to the aircraft. Then they end up putting a camera on underneath the wing, because it's an over wing, obviously, for the skydiving group. It has over the wing, and then you can look around. You can just basically just look your head everywhere in VR, obviously. And then they have one of the guys wearing VR, and I tell you what, he doesn't move his head very often, But when he does, he moves and you look when you're already turning your head a different way. Oh mate, that's so nauseating. But for the majority of it, he's skydiving and you can basically just look around and see everybody else come in, and they're like basically doing the whole holding hands type thing and joining up as they skydive. Oh mate, very nauseating though the first time I watched it. And then all the way down to landing. Blue Angels have one. Ooh, crazy how close they fly. Yeah. I don't know if I've seen the Blue Angels VR one. I'll have to have a look. I didn't download, but I downloaded the skydiving one as a example so I could show other people. It's pretty amazing. No, these guys going to do the beach run. Look at them. Maybe that's what I should have flown today. Little GB. Was it GBR3? GB3R or something? I can't remember what they're called now. Visualize is smoking it up. You can't park there, Jared. Where's Jared? Where was he trying to park? Down on the ground there. Swap tanks? I did already. There was an air show in DC today at Thunderbirds. Nice. I did swap tanks on the way in there, so I'll stay on the right hand side tank until I get to half, and then I'll swap, and then I'll get back onto the left and run it down for a bit. But I actually kind of swapped mine early. But these guys are doing the air show. Evening of Rudin too, by the way. Yes. The tree jumped out at him. I saw it. Oh, right. Okay. So one of those trees with the branches that reach up and grab your plane if you try flying over it. Kind of like Lord of the Rings style. Oh, you even hit a small tree. You didn't hit a big tree. You hit a small one and it got you.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself out? No, that's what half band camp is. Sex ed.
Hasn't run out of fuel in a while and she wants a laugh. What does that say about you? You laugh at other people's demise. Is that what you're saying? Turn that landing light back off. So we're sitting at 1,000 feet. That's fine. It's not like we can find a landing spot from up here over the water anyway, if an engine goes out. Doesn't look good though. So let me just take off the name tags. I noticed, I was watching Tony from Sid Squadron last night. Sid Squadron? Yeah. And he turns name tags off. For most of his flight. Look at that, you're coming up as an arrow. That's just wrong. Hang on, who was that? He's in a P40, but it comes up as an arrow. That's a shame. So if you have your smoke on, I can see you, Chris. No, of course she does. Hey, Ian, mate, how you going? Not like you don't laugh when people crash. What? No, I wouldn't crash. I only laugh because I actually get it on film. Not on film, but on video. When you actually get it on video, yeah, there's a reason to laugh. No, I wonder who these people are. Look at him. That one got in close. This is a great little plane. This would be nice to have as a personal plane. Although I'd say it'd have a weight limit, and I might... my wife's not that heavy, so we might be able to go together, but I wouldn't be able to take two of me, I would guess. Something like this. Press the maps? No. Got a first aid kit, and is that what they essentially call a black box? And a get out of jail free card. The yellow black box. The down harness. The down harness. Max weight 20 kilos. Max specs pressure? I don't know what that means. You still laugh. No. No, it don't. It wasn't me. Say it wasn't me. How about going okay? Are you getting some more rain? Yeah, there was a sprinkle. Actually, no, just looking at... oh, the sun's just come out. I'm just looking down at my driveway. It looks like there's big puddles of water there now. But I saw later in this week, we're going to get up as much as 25 millimeters. That's a lot of rain. It's going to rain all week. But the day started off at, I don't know, 12.9 degrees. It says it's going to have a top of 16. It is a cute little plane. I must admit, Mr. TPHI does quite well upside down now. Lots of practice. When Shane first got the Corsair, he kept blowing it up. Yeah, because if you don't keep that thing cool, the oil blows it up. But yeah, cowl flaps closed, supercharger on. Yes, that's it. Kept popping on him. Told him later that you can't just leave the supercharger on. Yeah, open those cowls all the way up. Do I have... I've got hot air entry. Do I have cooling in this? Not that I need at the moment. What are we at? We're actually... Oil temperature is actually right at the bottom of the green. But we do have free heat, hot air entry, and we have carb heat, anti-ice. So I can actually put that on. Does that actually open those vents at all? No. Must be inside. So that's my anti-ice in case my aircraft is icing up. Cool. Didn't we fly this and I got iced up in Japan? I think so. And free heat and cab heat. Oh, we actually got cab heat as well. Cool. That's probably bringing it in from the engine. What else we got here? Alternate air. Static air, alternate air. That didn't open one of the valves, the things down the bottom. No. I don't know where they are on this one. Open up some Simon cows, that's right. It's a good little plane. Yeah. Good old red, white and blue. You can't probably land the plane at nose wheel first. No, you probably don't want to do that. And it almost looks like the rear suspension is all in the flex of the shape of the landing gear struts, as in the whole suspension flexes. That's what it looks like. Actually, I'll find out when we go and land. How far away are we? 16.9 nautical miles, so just up here. Okay. Yep. Ground speed 116. Yeah, okay. Cruise speed 110. That's pretty much excuse me, pretty much flat out. There's no mixture change here. You can't change your mixture. It's fixed to prop. And I am actually, oh okay, it wasn't full. Oh look at that, I actually just got over that for a moment. Okay, I wasn't full. I thought it was. Well, it seems to be flying and everything. Yep. SCVL is the next one, is it? VL? No, SCQK. VL is the one after Hulk. So we're gonna land this one first. Main gear is just one spring running from one side, I think you meant, to the other. Yeah. Plane will bounce off the ground if you hit the main gear first. Unless you come in nice and slow, because this thing really does go quite slow before it stalls. I did a touch and go there without much more than just the slightest tap, which was pretty cool. But there was a touch and go. I didn't have to actually off on one tyre to the other side. Yeah, okay. Mighty's going. See you guys and girls later. Good night and have fun. Thank you, Mighty and mate, for your generosity, and thanks for jumping in and pressing that like button, like the 15 other people that did. Thank you very much, mate. Actually, you know what? We actually did get a little bit more speed by putting that throttle all the way. 118 ground speed now, since we're at 1,000 feet. Yeah, when I get not this one, but how far was it again for the final run? It's 100 nautical miles. 87. We'll climb up to probably about 7 or 8. No, I think we'll try and get 9,000 feet for the next one to Las Marias, and then we'll get a coffee there and do the 100 nautical mile run to the one after that. And this is where we're coming in now. That's a it's an asphalt or bitumen runway. Nice. Okay. Oh, I saw visualize parachuting out there for a second. The speedo says 38 knots. Yeah. If you look at it may even be less than that, 37 or 36. If you're talking about this white part here. So yeah. I'll do another touch and go here, I think, and then a full stop landing the one after. And then we'll see if we can fix the fly plane after that. I had a nice bounce. I hit my head tracking button and threw myself right off. Oh no. Yeah, actually I need to set my head tracking back up. Took it off the desk when I went and did my trucking. I need to set it up in my trucking too. I will do the VR though, eventually, in both of them. And maybe a whole bunch of other stuff too. Good visibility here. Even those rear quarter windows. You know what that tells me? You definitely get sunburnt if you didn't have yourself covered up. What's my pilot looking like? Yeah, look, he's got a hat on. So it is a 2020 plane, so we don't have the native 2024 yet. It's more of the nice environment around Chile. Chile. I'm going to put the Discord down. My system's running a little bit warmer. Why? Hello. GPU is running at 73%. So 73 degrees. Yeah, okay. Alright, where's this airport? 4.9 nautical miles. Basically on the hillside there. I have a feeling I might need to do a little climb. Alright, let's get the heading sorted here. Let's get a little bit more to the left so I can line up the runway. Heading. Alright. Just a bit of a touch and go here. Coronado C337H Skymaster. Who's that in that? Is that Clam Jammer? I think so. Another one of my... Ooh, that does throw it around. Another one of my favourite aircraft. Do a practice landing here. Alright, music. Just shush for a second. I want to be able to hear my aircraft. That goes quiet, doesn't it? Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a full stop landing, taxi back, take off. So full practice landing. It looks like too much of a crosswind there. Landed on the left rear. Pop it down. Actually works quite well. Alright, start tapping the brakes because you're not necessarily stopping there. Very good. And I probably should have landed from this end by the looks of that wind. Yeah. So, takeoff flaps on. Oops. Fly the world. Sorry, mate. We're going straight into you. Professional pilot. Not. Alright, we'll just get up in the air. There we go. That's the end we should have come in. So it was a slight tailwind, but it wasn't too bad. That flag or sock is not up that high. But I like this little aircraft. That's pretty cool. Alright, we've got 87 nautical miles to go for the next one. You know, if I get a little higher, I might be able to go a little faster. But actually, not too bad. Not too shabby. If I do say so myself. Alright, so we will get to... Let's actually go the line. We follow the flight plan. How high do you go before you need oxygen? Is that around the 10,000 mark? Alright, let's hit the nav. Let's the alt in. Yeah, did it again. Oh, you are going to climb. Okay. Ooh, no, too high. 9,000. $700? Yeah, okay, I'm going to do 700. 12,500. Ooh, hey, Fred. Welcome, mate. 12. Okay, cool. I might need to, I got the free heat on, so, and the carb heat for anti-icing. Not going to need that at the moment. Luckily, we're not doing too bad with the cloud. It's all back there. So we're running a 700 feet per minute climb. Make that a 500, otherwise it's not a very fast aircraft. I'm going to struggle to get up there. That 84 nautical miles to travel to the next airport. I'm likely to get all the way up there and then I'm going to start descending. Depends on who you talk to. All the pilots on YouTube all put their oxygen on at 10,000 feet, but others say 12 or 11. It might be that 12 you need it, but they're preparing to put it on at 10, which might make sense. Yeah. Alright. It seems a little bit more quieter now that we're running no music, isn't it? Oh, I didn't actually put my fuel pump on the way down there. Yeah, it might have been howdy doody if we'd not been able to take back off again, but it's quite capable little aircraft. Even if it is slow. I'm going to take that off and let's put on those breezy beat music. Lofty beats, was it? Breezy summer loft. Okay. Well, there's no cloud in the sky. Let your edits brisk in breezy, chill hop beats and warm melodies. The serene soundtrack that brings sunshine to outdoor content. Huh. Okay. I'll take that. Fred says part 91 is 12.5 if you're there for more than 30 minutes in the US. Right, okay, there you go. 12.5 will be there over 30 minutes. Mandatory over 14 for any amount of time. Cool. Unless the kids are sitting in the back and they're being noisy and you want them to go to sleep. Do not take that as advice. We've got some coastal runners now. I suppose there's been no pew-pews going on with them all chasing each other down there. I guess what they're trying to do is fly over the top of each other's their smoke on. S22T Big Hulk is in. See, he's got King Air C90 air ambulance as well. Sim just doesn't know what to put. Okay, Mr. Clam Jam, I see you in these Cessna 337. Let's see if that's what you're actually in. Where is he? He is too. Okay, so far Clam Jam is in the only one other than the RB3s, except Jerry's in a P40. Draco doesn't come up as. Mr. TPHI in the Nav 1. Actually, he might be in the right one. Navion B Maple. Maple's the Canadian livery. And Mr. Longnuts is in the same aircraft as myself. Okay. That's why he's telling me to swap fuel. Talking about that. Right tank is still above half a tank, so I'm going to leave it there. Doing quite well so far. That is for the pilot. Passengers are good to 15k. No, so important. Not so important for them to not get hypoxic. Yes, that's it. A lot of these trees are naked here. Yeah, because we just had winter in the southern hemisphere. So a lot of them probably dropped their leaves. You switch to the F4, okay. Did the first leg in the C90, now in the 22. That's why it's come up like that, okay. And Jared's in the Blue Angels F4. And Mr. TPHI is definitely in the Canadian livery, because of course he is. Why would he be in any other livery? How come you don't have your own livery? Or is the Maple one your livery?
I'm the most wanted man on my island. Except I'm not on my island, of course. Most of it.
Your island? You mean Ireland?
Yeah, it's mine.
Morning, Mr. Big Al. You just reminded me I need to get a sound file. I'm going to write it down now for when you type that in incorrectly. But you wrote it incorrect. You wrote it in, yeah, correctly, not incorrectly. So I didn't get to hear any other sound that I haven't yet made, but we'll work on it. Give me that moment that you like, oops. All right, what time are we? 10:26 a.m. That's probably what we are in sim as well. It's looking for like a fairly clear day here, except this cloud line right ahead. I'm not so sure we're going to fly that far. Maybe. Do we have some water crossing coming up again? We do. We're going to run down. Oh yeah, not too far off the water there. Okay. Yes, when he adds the S. Yes, I was going to put it in that every time he puts in the S, it's by gals. So we'll have some other sound file that introduces a couple of gals. I don't know, we'll work something out. That's when we'll be like, oops, I don't see any dinosaurs around here. No dinosaurs around Chile. Alright, what's our speed? We must be putting along. Yeah, 85. 85 knot. Ground speed though is 99. But we're going to 9,000 feet. So we're going to do the climb first, and then we're hopefully going to make up for the slow run here by getting a little faster further up. What's our temperatures and stuff? Okay, oil temperature has increased. Oh yeah, because I also pushed it to full. Yeah. How many hours have I got in this aircraft? 6.5 hours. Okay. And it still looks brand new. Don't have 1,000,001 bugs on the windshield either. That's nice. Okay, our airspeed is slowing down. Actually, our ground speed is also slowing down. Let's climb at 400 feet then. 7,000 might actually be the way to go. For my poor little aircraft. So let's actually stop it at 7. There we go. I'm not sure this has necessarily got enough power to be pushing through the air at 9,000. Do I have any okay, maneuvering speed at 96 knots? I don't have any other charts or anything that tells me what I can and can't do I? You can actually take the wheel fairings off. That's cool. There's no reference to turn this over. No, there's not. Okay. All right, maybe we'll have a look online at a Tech Nam P2002. 14,000 is max altitude. That's the Sierra Mark II version. What am I flying? Mark II, isn't it? JF. 14,000 feet, yeah. Okay. Max operating altitude, 14,000 feet. Or 4,267 meters. Takeoff run is 777 feet. Cannot be operated as an LSA in either Australia or Canada due to their lower weight limitation of 550 kilos. Ooh. Oh, okay. This is actually used by the Argentine Air Force and the Hellenic Air Force. That's why there's a livery for that. Yeah, there we go. Max takeoff weighs 598 kilograms or 1,318 pounds. The performance. Cruise speed of 222 kilometers an hour, 138 mile an hour, 120 knots, 75% power. 75% power. Yeah, not for me today. What am I doing? 114 knot ground speed. I must be hitting a headwind here now. Well, that's annoying. Sheesh. You're out. Alright, see you, Vruden, mate. Have a great day. Clean windscreen rules. Right, Gunner. Is that what he's got on his? I must admit, it does get a little bit over saturated in bugs. Should I turn my music down? Or did I stop it? I didn't press play again. Oh, okay. Yeah, not a bad aircraft. Service ceiling, they're saying 13,110 feet. Oh, never exceed 250 or 130 knots. No, I haven't been able to get to that. Actually, I'm not looking at that. That's because of my altitude, that would not be realistic. So true airspeed is probably a lot higher. But we're only doing 113 ground speed. What were we doing before? We were doing more than that. I actually think at 7,000 feet I'm going slower than I was earlier. But we do get to see more. Look at all this. Look at the inlets and stuff there. To go out there. Yeah, except the beach is covered over, so there's probably a whole bunch of fresh water in there. And it probably flows out when lots of rain and stuff and high tide. It's a bit of a cliff down there. Lots of farmland here, not very flat. See, it's well, except back there. Hey, Johnny Mon, member for 22 months. Thank you very much, Johnny Mon, mate, for your ongoing support. Let's get in some thanks. And Anna, hi. Thank you. I have a feeling I'm getting a lot more headwind up here because my ground speed's actually going lower. So in that case, I might just pop back down to 5. I do this climb, but it's ridiculous. Going so much slower. Alright. Lots of farmland, as I was saying here, but not very smooth or flat. But they've still made their farms up and over each one of these ripples in the land here. And if that's all fresh water, awesome. Because it doesn't look like it's got proper outlet there. Almost looks like it's blocked. Hey, this is Big Al. Hey, Big Al, mate. What are you flying? You're very welcome. Thank you very much, Johnny Moore. You're missing all the scenery. Yeah, I know. Well, no, actually, I see further than I did before, but we could fly the coastline, I guess, but it will make for a longer run. We're down there on the beach, I see. It's better down here with the ants and worms. Yeah. Still can't find any dino though. I think you're a little bit too far south for that. We've flown past Costa Rica already. I must admit, I haven't looked at your video yet, Big Al. I saw in my playlist, but I was already busy doing something. But I will watch it. The music stopped, or was it just quiet? It's just quiet. No, it's recording. Oh, it's the last song. And it's not on repeat. No, it's not the last song. Must be the last one, so I can't go to the next one. Alright, let's find something else. Change our music. We'll look for something else. This is Caribbean stuff, apparently. Yeah, definitely cliff lines. It's a slow run here, isn't it? Now what are we doing? 122 knot ground speed. It's a little better. Yeah, I found the OG Jurassic, including the visitor centre and wrapped enclosure from 1993. An island off, supposed to be an island off Costa Rica, wasn't it? What are you flying? H500 Hughes, although showing up as a GBR3 special. Crimson Star. Yeah, wonderful, Sim. You know that cloud that I said was way ahead, and I don't think we're going to get to it? I have a feeling it's a little closer than I expected. So we might have a bit of a storm coming up. That ought to be fun. What is it with YouTube's web pages going, oh snap, on Google Chrome? I'm watching you guys there with the chat and stuff, and all of a sudden it goes, oh snap, and you need to refresh, and it just goes blank, including my studio as well. I heard other people do get that. I thought maybe it was because my RAM, one of those sticks of RAM died and I'm down to 48 gig. But I'm not 100% sure that's what the issue is. Right, there's that SCVD airport that is on my flight plan. Makes me look like we're going to go down to there and then back over to there. I have to fix that. Okay, change to the correct. Yeah, that was an old thing. When you used to actually click on somebody and use them as the launch pad, it would always say to change server. That's in 2020 as well. And then for a while, that if you actually clicked on someone to join them, it would crashed the desktop, so I think a lot of people stopped using it. But that's definitely something that's been around for a while. I have a feeling we might end up with some rain clouds there, and I may need to go down a couple thousand feet more to get under it. I get a snap just randomly watching YouTube. Yeah, it seems to only happen for me on watching someone stream, not a video, just stream, or my own stream. Hot Wheels, we've talked about that before from the old studios. Hot Wheels or Matchbox, Mattel I think is, they do both. You're awfully brave to click on me. Yeah, hang on, I got a coffee delivery, yay! Alright, you know that coffee break I was going to have? I just got coffee delivery. Thank you, Mrs. Plays. Woohoo! Lego. Oh, wait, what? I thought it was Mattel. Hot Wheels with plastic. No, not all of it, but yeah, okay. Lego. Alright, well that makes sense. I've got Hot Wheels with rubber tires as well, but you don't get very many. Only the premium stuff. So sorry, yes, Lego. Yeah, we talked about that before, didn't we? People have done that in the past and loaded it inverted. Can you actually? No, you don't load inverted. I wish. That'd be very funny. Nice environment here. I think, look, I'm not a pilot, so don't take anything I say with any kind of authorization, but honestly, if I were flying a leg like this down to another airport, I'd be staying over the land in a single prop like this. Not doing a water crossing. Now we're not very far away from the land, but I think I'd be staying over the land. Oh, we did the largest tyres. Lego is the rubber tyres. Yes, that makes sense. We did. Better read the wording you said there. Rubber tyres. Yeah. Lego would do way more than what Mattel does, because Mattel does do some rubber tires, but only on their premium stuff, and premium stuff, yeah, stuff there. You're back. Your aircraft is still flying, so you know. Next week, no autopilot. Today, we're using autopilot. They go around. Yeah, there's no way I'd be over. There's no way I'd be over the water, Grumpy. I see what you're doing, Colonel. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I'd be staying over the land and navigating down the coastline. There's plenty of farmland you could probably land in there. Oh look, it's Superman. I did not know he was going to show up. Alright, catching up to that cloud. I think we're going to go straight through it here. Or we drop down a couple more 1,000 feet. How far we got to go? 32 nautical miles. Let's do it. Try 3,500 first. How come it's always Mr. TPHI that's doing it now? It's still going. I've got that turned down, that's why. Like, oh, why is it not so loud? Like, oh yeah, it keeps getting faster. So I turned it down. Oh, that's really loud. Was my stream really that loud the whole time? Apologies. How's that now? I turned my headphone volume up. I didn't realise. Whoa!
I need TV for my popcorn. Come out with your pants down.
It gave me a fright, that one. It has happened to me. I never forget that day. So many lives lost spawning on Mr. TPHI. Are we landing? We'll still land, yeah. Yeah. We'll do a full stop. I've got to change fuel back. I've got enough fuel to run the whole thing, so I'm good. But I'm drinking my second coffee now, and I'm probably going to need to go to the little pilot's room. So I just did some volume checking. My headphones are way down, so apologies if the stream has been loud the whole time and I didn't realize. You can definitely hear the aircraft. Oh, I paused. Something happened. Another bit of a stutter there for a moment. Yeah. I'll just say again, thank you very much, Johnny Mon, for your 22 months of sponsorship. Well, wife's downloading stuff again. I'll be like, I gave you a coffee. My turn to download too. I'm half deaf, so the right volume. You guys just would have changed it to match what you want to hear at your end, I imagine. I want to be able to hear the aircraft though. I watched a few streamers recently where you can't hear their aircraft inside. Oh, nice environment down there. I wonder what frame rate I'm getting. curious, I've been changing stuff back and forth, so it's very likely I'm stuck back on 30 frames a second. Let's have a look. 92. Oh, okay. Wait. Went down to 43, 93, 94, 95, 97, 98. Can we have 100? Can we get 100? Can we get 100? No, too many clouds. Okay. Frame rate's good. I got it back to how it was meant to be. Okay, good. I don't mind it like that then. Looking around. Passenger intercom. No, I don't need that. What do I need a passenger intercom for? So inside, it's running okay. Outside? Oh, that went down to 85, 82. There's a hit for you, because we're flying through the cloud. Ha! How did I get in front of you, Fly the World? How did that happen? I thought everybody was in front of me. Alright, so I'm getting in the 80s outside view. Okay, now that we're not in the... Oh, there we go. Now that we're not in the cloud, I'm back up to 95. 98. It's amazing what that mist and cloud will do for your frame rate, isn't it? Now we're going back into it. Yeah, back into the 80s. And back out of it. Wow. Look at that GPU though. It says 98%. It's not actually 98%. It's sitting on 79. Oh, I wonder if it's including the other GPU as well. It's running at 27. Put the two together and we're at 98%. Maybe. Don't know. One's doing the stream and one's doing the game. CPU. My CPU says I'm running at 43%. Oh, that's for the whole system, not the game. Yeah, that makes sense. So that GPU thing is probably wrong. Alright, what do we got? 16.3 nautical miles. We'll do a full stop landing. Have a quick bio. Oh, we're going to swap fuel back. Go back to left. We're under half on the right now. And the final run will be 100 nautical miles. 100 nautical miles of what type of environment? Over the land. Yeah, it's a bit more inland. It'd be cool to fly down the coastline, but it takes, in this particular aircraft, it'd take a lot longer. Then once we leave there, we're going to fly down through here. I know it's not the Pacific, that's the Pacific there, but you know, it's connected. That's next week. Then all down through these channels, and then I think we do a zigzag there, go down this one, come out across here somewhere, down there, I think it is, yep, down there. No, we go down here and then over to a heliport there, and then down through this channel, or is the heliport there? No, heliport's there, and then down to here, and I'll be finishing there next week, SAWH, and that will conclude the whole entire around the Pacific Ocean. Then we'll look at, might take warbirds for the Atlantic. Something faster. Hey, Tootie. I'm flying the Tecnam P2002JF. You can get it in the marketplace or on simmarket.com. So Tecnam P2002JF. But I have a feeling you're just having to go at Johnny Mon. Are you? You just want to know what plane I'm flying. A slow one is probably the best way of putting it, because oh my god, it's taking ages. But now we are actually doing 128 knot ground speed now. What are we at? 3,500. It's so much faster down lower. Or 128 knot. Yeah, okay. That's good. It's good. It is a good little plane. I'm running the fairings though. You can actually turn them off and have none. So there are some options. Actually, the options were in here. So if I didn't want the wheel fairings, I just click that, and we're running it like a what's that other little tomahawk or something? The little wheels poking down there. But I like the wheel fairings. Yeah. Also got tie downs, wheel chocks, pitot covers. Don't want those on. Even a GPU, air intake, fuselage covers. Okay, so I won't put any of that. You can show the co-pilot. Show glasses. Is that for the pilot, or is that he's got glasses on? No, I think that's actually the glass that goes over these things. You have an option to, yeah, there. It actually makes it darker to read, and if some people on their systems excuse me, don't have it showing up very well, they can actually turn it off completely. But you think it looks like a bit like a Tomahawk? Yeah. Italian aircraft, this one is. It's propelled by hopes and dreams. Hope I get there and hope I have enough fuel. It's a bit of... oh, yes it is. This is my airport here, is it? Okay. Take that off. Now we're running through the rain. Actually going to remember to put the fuel pump on this time. Can I get a wind check? Do we know which way the wind's coming from? Am I coming in with a tailwind? I can hear that music now. I'm supposed to make the sound. Oh, I just let a sound file do it that time. Still waiting for it, aren't you? It might just happen when you're not ready. Amelia and Esmeralda are sitting behind there, okay. And two Tagua. I am now. Come on. Well. Alright. I think we might need to slow the aircraft down a little. Alright, got it. Let's put it on a... hold that music, thank you. Crosswind, it may even be a bit of a tailwind. So this will be a land on the left rear landing gear first. Yeah, we've got a bit of a tailwind. Should go around. Should. Not going to, but should. Crosswind definitely. Well, that is a lot of tailwind. Oh, we landed on that one wheel, all right. We can still pop it down there. And some brake. Thank you. All right, you reckon they got a bathroom in this joint over here? Yeah, it looks like a an outhouse building there. How about now? Yeah, it was a bit of a... That's what she's wanting. Too much happening for anybody for a time. Alright, this looks like a bathroom. If not, I'm just going to go around the other side of the building. That plane got a bird strike from the back. It was trying to pass him. No way. Oh, you're in live weather. Yeah, okay. Look at Big Al. He's not in a helicopter on my end. Ooh, we're going to get so close to that. I'm going to call that safe. Alright, just going to sit here for a moment and pretend that we went in behind that building there, and I'll be right back. Two minutes.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half band camp is. Sex ed.
Oh my god, as if I didn't know that was coming. Mm-hmm. No, I don't think it has a 1 hour time limit on that one. Alright, let's get going. And because I stupidly landed with a tailwind, I can actually just chuck a left here and go straight into it. So let's take off flaps. Oh yeah, I definitely came in on a really bad tailwind. Wow, look at the storm coming in. Alright, well, we'll take off and turn away from it. Yeah, much clearer that end. Alright, well I'm going to do a runner, so if you guys aren't ready, so be it. Look at that wind, Sock. Yeah, I'm going to be CPHI is doing her drifting, and she's up already. Oh my god. Oh, that was close. Alright, so because my flight plan says that I'm going backwards, I've got to now go down to here, go all the way down to here and go... No, I don't want to load procedure, I want to activate. Hang on, CTE. Not the approach. No, not that. Fine. 168. 168. Hey, nice environment here. There's river and stuff. Alright, let's get ourselves down to 168. Heading. Now let's actually turn, which is the dial? Heading 165. Oh, that was pretty close. I'm going to actually turn that now to 168. Yep, there we go, 168. So my excuse me, my internal GPS thing is incorrect. So if we come here, can we now get rid of stuff? Let's go direct to, that's what we'll do. I probably could actually just do it here as well. Put that on map. So we'll actually do it here where it's easier to type. So what it's set up is that it's trying to go backwards. I don't want to do that. I want to go there. But it won't go activate leg because that is my final. I need to remove that one there. No, we're not going that way. Thank you. Nope, wrong button. I want the back button. Cancel, back, flight plan. Let's try and remove that. Nope, didn't do it. No, didn't do it. Right, what's our final destination? Let me put the flight plan back in. Do I have it? No, I don't. Got Mighty's awesome channel in there. What's the flight plan again? Going to come back and said I heard that. I take my headphones with me. Absolutely I do. Alright, let's try 2,500 feet. There we go, 25. Gonna have a bit of rain clouds ahead. Are we heading excuse me, in the right direction? Don't know because this flight plan is way off. Okay, so let's go nearest airport gives me nothing. No, there we go. Okay, so we want SCTE. It's not the nearest. There's a whole bunch of others. All I want is direct to. How do you do the direct to? No, it's still there. You know what? Let's remove the final leg and see what we can do. No, still there. No, still there. Yes, got rid of it. Okay. Oh my god, we could actually activate that? No. We could too. Alright, so we got rid of a whole bunch of them and we reactivated the final one. Still things be coming from SCFI, so I'm a little bit out. So it should be coming from SCVL to SCTE. Okay. Look, I'll take it, but this one... Stupid thing. Look, I'll take it. That's as close a win as I'm going to get. Okay. 128 knots. It's still not flying the crawl because we've got a crosswind now. Alright. SCFI is in... What? Okay, so we're flying to SCFI on the way to SCTE. I just love it when it puts in extra airports for you. At least it's on the run there, on the line. Alright, I can handle that. And did you actually get all of that as well? Yeah, you did. Okay. So technically we should be activated this one here. Wow, we're actually getting a bit low here. Reckon we get in underneath the clouds here in the rain? That's probably not the best run, but getting up in there and getting total whiteout's even worse. Hopefully Sim Update 4 fixes the talking from the flight plan here, because we were just going direct. That's my flight plan. None of this extra stuff. So technically we should actually be running SCVL to SCFI. Honestly, if I do that, put that on, how far over is my flight plan? Don't you dare turn around. Oh, there we go, we're getting over onto it. Alright, I'll do that, That's fine. It just shows that I'm actually going to fly the same flight plan as my aircraft is showing. Stop going all the way out like that. Yeah, alright. So it's going to just pop over. You can see my nav line coming over now, which means I'll sit on there and go down to the airport. Alright. 14.7. Hang on, we're going backwards, are we? We're going further away from it. Why are you counting up? It went backwards. That was weird. Alright, now we're picking up that line that we were supposed to be flying on anyway. Alright, whatever, it's going to put SCFI in as another airport. I'll just fly over that one on my way to SCTE for the final destination of this flight. Look at these guys flying around in the valley there. Here comes someone inverted, trying to sneak up on me. Didn't work for the sneak up though. A lot of the leaves have fallen off over winter. Just coming into spring now. Down here. Southern hemisphere. We're getting almost about the same altitude of where I live. That is not an arrow. He's meant to be in a P40. At least I think so. Oh, you said you changed to F4. It won't say. There we go. No, he's in the GBR3. Showing up as a Turbo Arrow 4. Mr. Longnuts is probably flying the original plan because he must have got it working right. He's going down. He's going down. He's going down. What happened? He ran out of fuel? Shouldn't. No, he's going for the valleys. Actually, that'd be a lot of fun flying down there. BG, you're in the Bee Gees. Staying alive, staying alive. How fast is that helicopter Big Owl, mate? I got oh wow, that just slowed down. Well, that slowed way down. I got 100 knots, thereabouts. Oh look, traffic. Who would have thunk it? Traffic. I'm doing about 100 knots, mate. Airspeed. 120 ground speed though. Got that tailwind happening now. We're about to get into this next storm. Actually, you can see I'm flying sideways. Woohoo! She's more than a woman. She's more than a woman to me. You can do 130. Oh, you'll have no problem catching me. 10 knots an hour. I'm doing 126 ground speed, but my airspeed is under 110. Do you know what? It's fairly quite fuel efficient, this aircraft. It's good. I've got half a tank, just under half a tank there. And yeah, it's a good little plane. I like it. I like it a lot. Someone's farm down there in the middle of the forest. Actually, there's a lot of terraforming of these. Now, I reckon that's forestry. Chop it down and then regrow it. You're left full and you're at 63%. What am I at? I am at 50%. Wow, I'm actually at 50%. 13 gallons. I left at 77% or thereabouts, I think. I don't know the exact number now. I've got a river coming over, coming up. Yes, much of those displeasure, I'm not running out of fuel today. At least that's the plan. That's the plan. I seem to be going a little faster than you, Mr. Longnuts, though. Maybe it's the tailwind over here. I'm booking it at 123 ground speed at 2,500 feet. Let's redo my barrow. Just under 2,500 feet. Yeah. Oh, I do have views in here. Oh, good. Wasn't sure I did. We got back view. We do. There we go. Looking out the back. Big Hulk's back there. Big Owl's catching up. Look at these guys chasing each other. The checkered goblin is chasing Mr. TPHI. Should put your smoke on, Mr. TPHI. Smoke on so we can see both of you trailing it, working out which way you're going. Where'd they go? Probably like I don't want to telltale them knowing where I am. No, they're gone. They go up, did they? There she is. Look at them. Turning around, running circles. Yeah, pink smoke if you got it. Well, red's probably closest. I think there's a red button. There's a red, green. Actually, I don't know if it is a pink. Nice environment here. I wish, she says. Yeah. Red, green, blue, and white. Ah, yes. Wasn't sure if there was an orange one. I don't know if that's on some other aircraft. So I don't see any smoke on yours at all. Only visualize. Big Owl's catching up, and he's a GVR3 Special Crimson Star Hughes 500 helicopter version. Love the model matching Sobo. I'd love to blame Microsoft, but Sobo does the programming, I think. Microsoft does the running the servers and data and stuff. So, yeah, maybe it's a bit of both. It's not working anymore. Oh. Oh. Is there an update? Who knows what I did to it? Yeah, okay. You ran out. Maybe it doesn't work when you run on unlimited fuel. Not that anybody's running on unlimited fuel at all. We don't do that here. Much. Hey, funny guy. Yeah, if I don't laugh at it, nobody else will. Oh my god, we actually got underneath views as well. Oh, and a tail view. Oh, I can look from the front, the little camera that's mounted on the front fairing, looking backwards. I forgot I had these. Oh my god. Awesome. You can't see the mountains in the distance. Look amazing. Maybe hit the breaker switch. Yeah. No, I can't see the mountains because there's too much, unless you're talking about the side, are you? I can't see with the cloud, but yeah. There's mountains over there. I can see those, if that's what you're talking about. They do look awesome, in between the rain clouds. .5 nautical miles to this next airport. Who is that? Jared. Look at the heat haze coming through. I think I like the camera that's sitting on top of the fairing. You need to switch to clear skies for a sec. That ruins the immersion, doesn't it? Besides sitting out on a camera here. Oh, there's the fairing. Well, the camera's sitting on top of the fairing. Alright, I'll leave it there. Unless we got, where's that one that's... Oh, don't press that button. There we go. What did I just press? No, everything's good. Alright, don't press that button again. Are the mountains ahead of us or to the side of us? Is what you're talking about. I'm probably talking about these ones here. You can probably see them all the way down there, to be honest. That's what we're going to be flying in amongst. Down here. Amongst these ones here, running down there. It'd be awesome next week. And then I'm away for, I think, 3 Sundays. The only thing that might get played is Dinkum while I'm away. Ahead. Alright. Oh my god, Mr. TPHI has found the reset button. That might have been a mistake. Now she's right smack in front of me. Although it's only coming up as white smoke. Oh, the window seat. Like when you're down here. And because it's in a Dash 8, you're underneath the wings and you can see the gear come down. Yeah. I was going to say that's a racetrack, but I don't think it is. Unless it's like dirt racing. I think it's just going around the hill stuff there that's not flat, although it does look pretty cool. Rain out that side too. It's because you have the white smoke on. Oh, so it's the coloured smoke that's not working, is what you're saying. Okay. Probably because there's only white smoke in 2024 sim and all the coloured smokes in 2020 sim. Maybe? I don't know. And then the smoke from the tyres that hits the runway. I haven't been in a Dash 8 in a long time. Alright, left tank is now on half. We can still run that. We've got heaps. 31.5 nautical miles. And it looks like we're just about to have some... Ooh. You know what? I was going to say rain, but I can see that cloud moving from the right to the left. This clear bit here might... Oh, actually, that one might get us. I reckon this is going to come over just enough for us to get through and around. Awesome. No, I don't like that music. You're out. What else have we got? Inspired by Indiana Jones. I don't know. What's this inspired by Indiana Jones music? I guess that's from inspired like the movie. Let's turn the engine noises down. There we go. What's with the two X's there, I wonder? Maybe some sort of park or something. Does this inspire your Indiana Jones? Not me. No. No, I lost it on that one. Let's find something else to listen to. Look at my plane flying sideways. If we can sit right behind it, yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's actually sliding sideways. But if we can go fast enough, we might be able to get in before this, or you can see it actually moving. It is coming this way. If we can get in through this gap, I'll be happy. Rain clouds that way. Rain cloud, or rain that way. Falling, rain there. We're going to try and scoot through that clear gap. We've got a rainbow over there. Where's Mr. Longnuts? He's back there. Did you slow down, Mr. Longnuts, or have you paused? Wow, look at the rain covering up behind us there. You can actually see it as it engulfs over these different buildings. It's pretty cool weather today. I also think I'm going slow enough that this one on the right might actually catch me. Not slow enough, I mean I'm going too slow that it might catch me. I need rainy weather music. You haven't done anything. Alright. Is it because I was further over? I had a higher tailwind, I guess. And then smoke from the tires. Yep. Torres de Paine National Park, I think. Oh, was that what's ahead? Okay, you looked it up. Well, I reckon we're going to be pretty good. Rain to our left. Rain to our right. Oh, you know. It's kind of... Well, we might actually make it all the way through, but it's pretty close. That thing's moving over. I reckon we might actually make that. And that one's already moved away. Is there anything behind? Can't tell. There's this tiny bit of showers there. We might get a little bit of a wash, but the rainbows are definitely growing there, isn't it? I think we actually lucked out on that one and made our way right through the rain. It's almost up to that road now. Well, you can see it creeping forward. Well, it's right up the road now. It's over the road on some parts. Massive rain dump back there. Yeah, we made that one nicely. I like it. You know there's only rain here because of these guys are seeding the clouds with their smoke. That's what it's got to be. I blame them. Look at Clam Jammer, he is way ahead. Should have taken a Cessna 337. Now, let's look at... That's from direct behind, so we've still got that massive crosswind. There's showers right there. And I think I will be going straight through that. A tiny bit of showers though. Tiny bit. Where Clam Jammer is though, I don't think we're avoiding anything there. .5 nautical miles. I'm not going to touch and go on this next airport. It was not on my flight plan, but I can't get it off my flight plan for some reason. No, it's fine, Timothy, mate. You're just in a faster plane, and I do love those 337. It's one of my favourite Cessnas, if not my favourite Cessna. Although in the sim it's very loud. But I guess the two engines it would be. QC Frank, mate, long time no see. Jumping in. I'm guessing you're jumping in at the next airport. Welcome. You know, I reckon we might just scoot past this little bit of a shower as well. Might get a little bit of a brush. Oh, that one is definitely dumping. Do you know it hasn't travelled much? Oh, that's over the highway now. No, it's travelled a lot. That one's too slow to get us. What's Big Al going for? He's going for the highway. I reckon he's going to do a run down the highway now. Well, that's a very straight road. Hey, XBGT Coupe, g'day. Welcome. We're doing our flying, obviously, today. Can't quite settle on some music that is working for me today. Maybe we'll try something else after that song as well. Oh, we missed all that rain cloud. We did really well there. And there's plenty of mountains over to the side. That one's got snow caps on it. There it is. It's been 84 years. It's been 84 years. It seems like ages. Yeah. An age. Yeah. Average lifespan of an Australian. 83 point something. Oh, sounds like it's pelting rain outside. Hang on. No, just isn't what I can hear inside. Aerobatic Cessnas? No, not today. These are basically we're trying to go through the weather there, but we're doing a run all the way from Hobart in Tasmania all the way up the coast of Australia. We're following the Pacific Ocean all the way around the rim. We're actually now down in Chile, so next week I'll be finishing flying GA aircraft like this little fella all the way around the whole Pacific Ocean coastline. Although that is debatable, because on some maps you read that the Pacific Ocean is on the other side of New Zealand, and it's because it's the Tasman Sea. Let's have a look at the maps here. Pacific. Can I get one that doesn't have GMT? Alright, that's better. How do I get that one? Click on it. Yeah, that'll do. This looks terrible. Hang on, let's find another map. Try images. No, that's not it either. Alright, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Some people are saying that the Pacific Ocean, it's actually the Pacific Plate. That, you know, they're like, oh, follow the Pacific Plate. Well, I haven't actually done all that. What we're doing is following the actual Pacific. That's the Ring of Fire, kind of like that. If we're looking at the actual boundary, essentially what we've done is we've just gone up the coastline, up through the Philippines, Japan, parts of Russia, Alaska, Canada, US, Mexico, all the way down here. And right about where the arrow is pointing is probably about where we are now. So a full run around the Pacific. But yeah, I think the last time I flew with you was last November in New Zealand. Wow. It's been a while. That would have been just after 24 came out. I've noticed you been doing some stuff on flightsim.to though. QT Frank, I do follow you there, and it pops up letting me know what you've been up to. I need to my monitor what as keep planes and it dirts, but okay. Big Al, mate, did you want to say that again, but in English? I don't understand your Irish accent. Are you identifying as a car, Brett, going on the highway? No. I often do fly the highways though, and seeing that long run there, if I was in a faster plane, like a lot of what these other people are in, I 100% would be racing down that highway. Love it when you do that type of flying, especially when the traffic's running up and down the highway. Turn that back down. You can actually drive cars in this sim too though, like the cross cart and stuff. I'm kind of in the mood for a Chinook flight tomorrow. Need to clean, can't fly and type. Alright. Need to clean monitor as it keeps playing in a dirt spot. Okay, need to clean the windscreens, I think is what he meant. Yeah, okay. That's QC Frank. And he's come up as a Navion, but I don't think that's what he's in. That's what it'll show up as. Cool. Why? I had no idea. So he's got no identification. No, there we go. Fuga. Alright, now it's actually showing up. I don't have any Fugas installed. Alright, how far away from this next airport are we? 20 nautical miles. Oh no, we've actually just passed that one that we didn't want to land at. Don't even see it. Must have been a grass airport. The one that I didn't even add to the flight plan. Alright, so 19.3 nautical miles to our final destination. Awesome. And there's rain coming in. And chances are I'm gonna get rained on. Alright. What happened to the music? Oh, it's just very quiet. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna lose that one. It's like the whole thing is really quiet. I think I'll find a different playlist. Maybe we just should go back to our 80s dystopia. Oh, what's that one? That's an artist. Okay. Special effects, don't want that. Try that. Yeah, in the Fuga, yeah. The skeleton hook? What's that? Is that music? No traffic, you need to turn it up, that's probably why. Chinooks are fun, I haven't been in one since I left the Air Force. They are a lot of fun to fly too. Especially since you can get in your RAAF liveried one. I might do that. We might do a helicopter run tomorrow. Big hours in the Hughes 500, not that GB that it says there. What do you reckon we get hit by that that rain right there? Maybe. That actually looks like my airport there. Cool. What are these guys doing? They're going in between all the things there? No. I think they're chasing each other again. 14 nautical miles. Certainly getting blown in sideways. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over, turn around, come back, and land into the wind, obviously. Traffic is doing odd things with driving on hard shoulder. Tell you what, that is some decent mountains and stuff there. Awesome. It's nice and green here too. Which shows stark contrast to the northern parts of Chile that we were over, that was nothing but sand and dirt and desert type stuff. Second last flight of this Pacific. Oh, hello. What do we get there? We just got a lift. Oh, my aircraft just went up and down there. What was with that? The wind changed. Did it? Let's redo the barrow. Pressure's changing. Okay. Well, the way all these turbines are sitting here, we're definitely getting a tailwind. Let's what's Visualize doing on there? I think he was speeding up there. How did Big Hulk get in front of me like that? I thought he was way back there. Big Al's still trying to follow the highway in. Okay, as a local town, Big Al, you need to pop out the other side and follow it over to the airport, I'd say. You miss flying the old P3C, AP3C Orion in real life. Nice. Last time was November 10, 2024. Wow. It wasn't long after the 2024 sim came out. I'm going to stay at this altitude, 2500. I'm going to fly directly over and then do our run-in from into the headwind from runway, I can't remember. Professional pilot here, not. Runway 35. Yes. Can we actually get a weather report? And they're saying 13 knot? 010. Okay. Yeah, 100% headwind the other way, but yeah. Alright, we'll go around. You're in a turtle plane. I am in a slow plane, yes. On purpose. Not next week. And then when we do the Atlantic series, which I'm going to do the same as I did with the Pacific series, I will go Warbirds, and that will include the occasional jet fighter. Because we can. It's a Warbird as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't have to be one that's only got props. It's a shame Big Al's not showing up in, let's try that one. Not showing up in a helicopter, at least, instead of an aircraft, because he's in a helicopter. Mrs. DPHI has paused for a moment. Try that way. So I should take the F-14 while you're all in the Vertigo, because you need to stay ahead. If you need to. Oh, you've been at 184 ground speed, that's why you overtook me. Yeah, okay. I'm going to fly over though, so we'll take it out somewhere out here. Yeah, bring it around and then in. Because I'm going to get blown over to the left more anyway. I'll drop down 500 feet. Should still be able to see the windsock going absolutely nuts. Although 13 knots is not much, unless it's not updated. Oh, look at those stutters as we come over the airport. I read someone said, or heard someone said that the stutters will be potentially fixed. Alright. Stick to heading, thank you. Take 150, that'll do. Alright, music. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to put you on pause completely. I want my engine sounds back up, so watch your ears. That'll do. Go a little further out there. Alright, can I have that trimmed? Thank you. Beautiful green environment here. Oh, you can definitely tell you're flying into the wind now. Snapper prond. Hello. No, sniper prond. Pronod. Read it properly, Brett. Welcome. Alright, let's get some flaps down. Thank you. Don't know about that 13 knot wind, it said, because that windsock's flapping fully horizontal there. But it's nothing like the one we flew into Croatia, 47 knot in the rain. I'm going to go park in the off airport parking, so for those who land on the and park on the grass, just a heads up. Yeah, windsock's doing its little flap horizontal there. Yep, right over the large markers. Okay. Oh, one wheel touch and we bounce. And down. Holy schmoly, this is a nice little plane. I like it. I'm not parked on the grass. No, I don't think you're down at all yet, are you? I can't see you. Now we kind of want to park in GA parking, not in the commercial airline. So Fly the World seems to be parked over here on what looks like GA. I'm going to pull in there. This is a lot more runway than I need. I probably could have actually gone even slower there. Got myself down to under 40 knots and then parked it on the markers, but didn't want to quite do that. Yeah, this looks more of a GA parking area here, so I'll pop myself into this area here, in between a Scout with floats and a Cessna 337. Here comes Jared. And Mr. TPHI. They're not slewing at all. That's not what you're seeing, everybody. Don't worry. Then they wouldn't do that at all. Actually, you know what? I'll park in here since they're there. I'll park on this little dirt spot next to Mr. Fly the World. Now, very good. All right, and let's. There's no trim stuff on this. All right. Let's pop a few of these things off. Landings off. Master avionics can wait. Pedo and shut it down. Gens can go off. Off. Nav lights off. Master avionics are off. Alternators out. That's correct. Go off. And battery. And then we will tie it down. So I'll have tie downs and wheel chocks, please, and pitot covers. I don't want any wasps and stuff getting in there. Alright, cool. We'll worry about the covers later. Let's hop out and have a look. There we go. Oh, we've actually got the tow bar on as well. We might need the cowling covers in there, although they should really cool down, but I'm sure it's cool enough now, right? You know what? We're going to pack it away till next week, so there we go. Oh, that's actually open the covers. That's not what I wanted. I thought there was a cowling chocks. Okay, engine cowling. We don't want it open. We don't need to service it. Mr. Longnuts is having a look. Done. Got my guy in his long pants as well. Let's actually get ourselves a photo here. I'll face this way. With my aircraft in behind there. Actually, it'll come up really well. I don't mind that. It's a picky pants. I love my pink livery of the Vertigo, so I'll probably fly it. That's next week? Yeah. I'll be taking the 53, same one I'm normally flying at the moment, until next year, and then I'll take the 54. Look at Big Al doing his moonwalk backwards. Alright. Big Hulk, Big Hulk's left one engine running. Okay, let's get everybody facing forward and we get a picture for the Discords. When they all look forward. Looking forward, and they're all hiding. Now Longnuts is hiding behind. There we go. Alright, I got everybody. When they stand still. Oh, there we go. Even got one with those actually standing still. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and flying with. Now they're all just standing there going, he disappeared. Have we got everybody showing up? Yeah, see, Big Al's not in that aircraft. And Jared's not in that aircraft. Yeah. But next week we're going to fly all the way to the bottom of South America. Big Al's now doing the directing, is he? Alright, he's out front. I gathered you here for this meeting to tell you all need to fly more helicopters. So hopefully Brett does a helicopter flight tomorrow. I'll put that out after I've had lunch today / breakfast. But I'd like to say thank you very much, everybody, for coming and joining me. We had a good crowd today, 26 people. So I've pressed that like button. I've got 21 still here now. Let's get the camera speed going faster. And excuse me. Thank you again, Johnny Mon, for your ongoing sponsorship. 22 months. Awesome, mate. Get my stream actually working, and we'll put some music back on and finish up. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.
I'm the most wanted man on my island. Except I'm not on my island, of course. More's the pity.
Your island? You mean Ireland?
Yeah, it's mine.
Also, thank you very much, Mighty, for the donation. Oh, there goes his car. Look at all the parts.
Look at the little fuel spitting out. Ready? Oh yeah, baby.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
we could brainwash the whole country.